Hey guys, how's it going? Solo back with another daily update video. Today we're going to talk about Luminar Technologies again. It's been about a week since we've looked at this stock. We've kind of been going back and forth between Luminar and Microvision or MVIS because they're both in the LiDAR or the laser detection system space. So let's talk about Luminar Technologies today. And as a quick reminder, I've opened up free Discord channels, so look for the link in the description below. But let's get right into it. Luminar did not have a great day on the last day of trading, December 31st of 2020. Take a look at this, down over 5.9% on the day. I mean, within the first hour, totally sold off. They kind of just traded flat all day long. After hours, kind of flat, but down another 1.5% after hours. So Luminar did not have a great end of day on the last trading day of 2020. For the week, Luminar is still down almost 2%. Past month, though, you're still looking pretty good for the long-time holders. You're up over 93%, almost 93.5%. 3 months ago, you're still looking pretty good, up over 190%. Now, as we always do, I want to show you some news articles that are kind of bearish on Luminar, and I tend to agree with them because I also think that the technical analysis, which we will show at the end of the video, and the option flow data is also bearish. So let's get right into it and let's take a look at that. So here's the first article from Investors Business Daily, and the title of this article is LiDAR Stocks Rise on Report Apple Could Make a Self-Driving Car. So news kind of came out about a week or two ago that Apple was going to develop their own electric car. And just like with any self-driving car, you need some sort of guidance system. And that's why these laser or these LiDAR companies have been mooning recently. And I'm talking about Microvision and Luminar Technologies. And there's no guarantee that Apple is going to partner with LAZR right now. And the article even says that. It says the report did not say which LiDAR suppliers Apple might use. I mean, for all we know, maybe Apple is going to develop their own in-house system. But I think just on the rumor or the speculation, these companies like LAZR and MVIS have been mooning recently. The second article I want to show you is this right here from Yahoo Finance. And this one is titled Luminar Stock Could Stay Grounded for Now. It's a little old. It came out a week ago, but it has some good information in there. And the reason I say that is because one of them is a Baird analyst, Tristan Guerra, and he gave it a lukewarm neutral or a hold rating. So not really bullish, not really bearish, just kind of flat. But the nice, interesting facts that they have in this article is that he describes Luminar as a pure play in solid state LiDARs. And he's saying that right now, the company's products already have some utility in cars driving at the L0 to L2 levels of autonomy, which means driver assist functions such as automatic emergency braking, assisting with parking and driving within a lane. But he's also saying that in the future, Luminar's products are also well suited for the higher L3 to L4 levels of autonomy, which means from driving at highway speeds on freeways to the beginning of what they call automated urban mobility, which means like driving in congested urban environments with other cars, bicyclists, pedestrians, pets. And they're saying, and I agree with this, that LiDAR will be absolutely essential for cars to achieve upper levels of L4 autonomy and eventually L5. L5 autonomy means full automation that would basically be like driverless taxis. So they're saying that right now, Luminar seems to be positioned really well for some of the lower level autonomy features. And it looks like their products are going to be good for the future when cars get more and more fully automated. That's why I like this article. Now let's take a look a little bit further down the article. And they say that the analyst gives the stock a $30 price target, which at the time of the article was about a 20% downside. So it looks like this guy, this analyst, was pretty spot on because right now, LAZR is trading for around $32 to $33. Let's take a look at the third article to see what they say. So here's the last article I came across. This is also about a week old. It's titled Luminar Technologies Struggles to Find Its Direction in December. So similar kind of trend to what that previous article said. And what they're saying in this article, they gave two reasons as to why they think LAZR did not have a great December. And they're saying the first reason was that there was profit taking and the news that a competitor, Innoviz, was merging with a SPAC. So it looks like they're going to have another publicly traded company that's a competitor, it sounds like. And then the second reason was, and I've covered this in prior videos, is that Intel, their subsidiary Mobileye, suggested that they're going to develop their own LiDAR units internally rather than partnering with Luminar. So if Intel decides to build their own systems in-house, well, Luminar just lost out on a potential customer. So it makes sense why both of these reasons could cause the stock price of LAZR to come down. But the real question is it on sale? Meaning, should you buy the dip? This article does go on to say that they think Luminar is a better buy near $20. And we're certainly heading in that direction the past week or so. This article suggests that Luminar is going to go one of two ways. They think it's going to go up to 40 or down to 20. And they're saying that it's much likelier that it's going to go down to $20. That's just this analyst's opinion. Let's take a look at the TradingView data to see if that helps us on the technical side. And then we'll end the video with the option flow data to see what the big money investors were doing with LAZR on the last trading day. So here's the TradingView graph on Luminar Technologies. If you're new to the channel, I like to look at daily candles. Each candle represents 1 day of trading. The orange line is the 21-day moving average. The pink line is the 50-day moving average. And we have the RSI and the volume bars right here at the bottom. Looking at this, you can see I have some TA from the prior videos, and I was really split. I didn't know if Luminar was going to go up or down. I was kind of 50-50, so I drew them in both directions. Well, I was sort of right both ways. It went up, went down, went back up. So the real question now is, where is LAZR going to go in the short term? I think, based on the articles that I read, the facts they presented, and where we're trading now, I think we're going to have a little bit more of a continued sell-off, but not a lot on LAZR. The RSI curve is showing a little bit, just a little bit, to the overbought side. There wasn't a lot of volume on that last trading day, even though it was a red day, but it's going to be interesting to see. The key area that we need to pay attention to is this area of support that I've drawn at about $33.50. We closed pretty much right there on the last trading day. So I want to see if this area of support holds. If it doesn't, if we break down below it, the next area of support that I'm going to see is the 21-day moving average, which is probably going to be around kind of the mid to high $31 range. So that might be a next area of support if $33.50 breaks about $2 less than that, around $31.50, let's say. Or if we bounce off this area of support and go up, well, that's going to be a very bullish sign, and I'm going to be looking for that favorably. But I guess this is the gamble, meaning, is this the bottom, and should you buy shares now and go long on it if that's something you wanted to do? Obviously, this is not financial advice. I'm just presenting my opinions. Or do you think that Luminar is going to continue selling off, and could you get a better price for the stock, or maybe better premiums for cash good puts if you waited on it? I don't know. Let's take a look at the option flow data to see what that shows. I don't want to draw any more areas of support or resistance. Maybe I'll draw an area right here, because it does look like we kind of topped out for a few days on December 23rd, 30th, and 31st at around $36. So that's going to be an area of resistance right now until we can break above it. Let's take a look at the Trade UI option flow data to see what that shows us. So here's the Trade UI option flow data from December 31st. You can see we're looking at ticker symbol LAZR. There were 7 sweep orders that came in on LAZR, and they're right here at the bottom. If you're new to this, the green boxes here represent call options that were bought, so bullish plays usually. The red boxes represent put options that were bought, so usually bearish plays. I say usually because if you actually look at the calls and puts and then look at the strike prices here, most of these look to be hedges, which means that even the call option that was bought, this was a $720,000 position that came in. That's the biggest sweep order that came in on the last trading day. But take a look at it. It's for the $10 strike. So somebody bought calls that were in the money for $720,000. So I think this is a hedge. Take a look at this one. This is a put. This is another put. But these are $34 and $35 strikes. So they're above what the share price currently is. So these are also out of the money puts. So this is telling me that these are also hedges. Really, the only bullish plays that came on were these 2 call options here for $35. And even then, they're not that bullish. The stock is trading around 33, 34-ish. So this is only $1. These are basically at the money options. So no one is really betting big right now on a bullish movement in LAZR. And these are all January 15th. So these are all about 2 weeks to expiration. So the option flow data to me is actually looking rather bearish. And the articles, the facts that they presented seemed rather bearish. And the TA kind of was a 50-50 split. But based on the overall picture that I'm seeing, I'm thinking that we will have a continued sell-off on LAZR these coming trading days. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Let me know if you have shares or options open on Luminar Technologies and what you think is going to happen. Make sure you join our Discord server if you haven't already. I have opened up some free channels, so hop in there. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Reddit. The links are all in the description below. I hope 2021 starts off on a green note for you, and as always, happy trading.